Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Turtle WoW. It's a custom vanilla World of Warcraft project. I'm going to show you how to find it, how to download it, character creation plus their challenges, and then a little bit of this PFUI that you're seeing right here. Stay tuned. To get started, we'll Google Turtle WoW or head directly to their site. I'll have the link in the description below. This is their new site. If you have anything you want to look into, they have all their features, classes, upcoming developments, and community. We're looking to download. We'll leave this on World. I'm running Windows. Go ahead and open the launcher here. Alright, now that we have that down, we'll hit finish. This is their launcher. I already have the game installed. You are going to see install down here. Click install. As it is installing, we can go through. Here's their news tabs of all their updates, tweaks. As you can see, it's going to say what the vanilla game base model was and what they're allowing us to do. I went ahead and maxed everything out. You're not going to be using all their settings on maxed, but it just gives you the freedom. Add-ons. As you can see, I'm using quite a bit of add-ons here. This is going to be showing all of them that are available. And you can come down, new add-on, go to the wiki, full add-on list, and if there's something specific that you want, you can go right to it, or you can scroll down from the top, and you can read through each one to find some a little bit more important than the others that might be for your class. Mods, they even have a full type of mod support inside their launcher. I just have these clicked, pretty sure it came base, so I didn't have to change anything here. Alright, once your game is fully installed, we're just going to go ahead and press play. This will be your login screen that you'll see once you enter the game. Enter your account name, password. When you're in, you'll be met with the character creation screen. On the top right, they introduce this new thing called challenges. This is how you'll get your titles, tabards, companions, mounts, and even more. Here, you can prove yourself as a great adventurer to complete one or multiple challenges at a time. Hardcore, you only have one life. If you die at all, it's over. Slow and steady, you're going to receive 50% of the XP instead of 100%, and every time you die, you lose 5% XP overall. Vagrant's Endeavor, you can only use poor or common quality equipment, and no chanting. Traveling Craftsmaster, you can only use the equipment that you craft. Path of the Brewmaster, the only time you're gaining XP is when you're completely smashed. Exhaustion, no longer gaining rested experience, but your weapon skill gain is doubled. This is a little bit interesting, seeing as they added a survivor tent system as a secondary skill, which allows you to gain rested XP at a faster rate all the time. So while you're leveling or questing, you'll always be rested. So this is a pretty tough challenge. Boring Adventurer. Only gain XP from killing boars. Good luck with that one. Level 1 Lunatic. I've never tested this one or even read into it fully, so if somebody knows what this is about, put it in the comments below. I'd love to find out. A couple things they added here is going to be the goblins, high elves. High elves are going to have a increased bow weapon skill, increased agility, enchanting, and may meditate. Goblins, increased mining skill, jewel crafting, skill with daggers and maces increased movement speed. Besides that, everything else is pretty much the same on here. So we ended up rolling an undead rogue. This is our PFUI setup with some of those tweaks we were talking about at the beginning. you're going to see that we can camera angle back all the way out. Again, like I was saying, you're not going to be using this unless you're just trying to make some videos and show how cool this thing can get. Let's bring this back in a little bit more playable. So this is going to be a pretty generic layout. Your UI is not going to look this clean once you have it all installed and joined. So let's talk about some things that I did to make it look like this. Open the PF UI, settings. You're going to want to create a profile. I just named it test setup. Once you create it, open this, go down to the one you name it, save the profile so that anything you do in the future, if you end up making another character and you like just a overall basic loadout that you're about to do, you can just load it right away without having to mess with it. Biggest things you're going to want to look at right away is going to be your action bars. You have your main action bar, top, left, and right. So those four right there are the only four that I have. Now if you're somebody that wants some vertical bars or something else wherever you want, you can go ahead and add those. But I made them all the same here. So I want them 12 across, icon size 25, spacing 1 on all of them. Your experience bar and reputation bar. I have the XP on top and reputation down bottom. I found having them at 347 fits side to side of my bar to make it a little cleaner, but you can change this if you want 500 so you can see the gains a little bit more clearly, or if you want it a little smaller at 50 so you don't really care about it at all, go for it. But I'll put mine at 347 to kind of just fit my bars. Reputation, same thing, 347, nothing crazy. You can go way more in depth on all these if you'd like. If you're doing like hunters, if you're doing any type of healers and stuff, this thing goes way into it for you. But I'm just doing the basics for now. We'll click unlock. This is where the fun really is going to begin. All of this is just going to show you what the game can look like if everything's happening at the same time. So if you're just a 5-man party, this top left corner is where your party is, but you can grab things and move it around. For whatever reason, if you want your party right in front of you, maybe it'll be good for a healer, just so you're not really worried about combat, but I'll leave all my stuff up there for now. This is your raid windows. I have my chat input here, so if I wanted to type anything, it would pop up right here. Totem's not running as a rogue, but I have it here anyway. Pet, pet, everything again I'm not going to have. And my action bars. Here we go. So let's right click our main action bar. If we wanted to do some small movements left or right, you just click on these left or right. If you wanted to move up and down, same thing. Looting, you can have it center if you'd like. I just kind of move it to the side because to me, looting is not that important if you're still in a raid, or if you're still in a dungeon, or if something random drops off a mob while questing. It doesn't really need to be in the middle of the screen personally. You have your durability equipment in case something's about to break. Quest timer, debuffs, buffs, minimap. This is another quest add-on. Just have that all the way to the far right, and this stuff slightly off of the center. That'll do it for the very basic overview of the PF UI. If any questions, comments, concerns come up and you want me to go to a deep dive and go through each piece, I'll do it. But I think the most part, we all like to learn with our hands and trying something new. So if you just get in here and start messing with it yourself, you'll probably find out more than I have. But with that, we'll conclude our first video on Turtle WoW. We've gone over how to find the game, how to install the game, character creation, and a little bit of the PF UI. If we have any questions, comments, concerns, anything we've gone over, please leave it down in the comments section. I'd love to address it. Or if you guys want to see me start on one of those challenges, let me know. And I'd love to see what we can come up with.
Ding, baby.